This conference will now be recorded.
So, this is Venkat here. I'm from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. So I'm going to teach IBM DataStage ETL tool. Okay. So IBM DataStage, this is IBM product, guys. Okay. So this is to learn IBM DataStage. It is not required coding language. Just simply drag and drop the stages and implement the jobs. So when I coming to the market side, yeah, IBM data stage, there are a lot of openings. Openings are there, uh, including India or US. Okay, so if you learn IBM data stage, you can get the job easily. Okay, so it's not required that much coding. Just simply drag and drop it. User interface, I can say. So let me observe some this batch is going to start from regular classes tomorrow. So morning 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. IST. Course duration is 35 days. So I'm audible team, right? I'm audible.
Yeah,
Are able to see my
yes,
screen? I'm audible.
Yes, sir, you
yes,
are.
sir, yes, sir.
Yes,
Are able to see
audible.
my screen?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Yeah, we are
Hello.
Somebody
able to see
respond
your
team.
screen.
I'm
We are
audible.
able to see.
Yes, master.
Also audible as
Hello.
well as your screen also audible. I think you are some network issue from your end.
I can't hear your voice. Hello.
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 Hello. I'm audible now.
Yeah.
Hello. But I can't hear your voice. That's why.
Can you hear?
Okay.
Can you hear, master?
What happened? Now I can hear you.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I can hear. Now I can hear you.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Okay. So now, so let me observe some data stages. Let me explain it. Okay. So IBM data stage ETL tool. So it simply use the graphical interface, right? Let me explain the one sample scenario. So then we will discuss it for more details in the regular classes. Assume that, guys, I have one file. I have one file. It is having some data. I have one file. It is having some data. So that is called as a src emp.txt. When I open this file, how many records are there, team? When I open this file, how many records are there?
8.
Then 8 records are there.
Eight, eight records, right? So first record is a header record. It is called as the employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT number. So employee number, employee name. So one column to another column, something is separated. That separator we can call as a delimiter. What is the delimiter in this file, team? Can somebody
Comma.
tell me?
Comma.
Comma.
Comma. So employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, DPT number. So comma delimited text file. Comma delimited text file. Now my scenario is I want to read this file in via IBM data stage. I want to generate the another text file. Can somebody keep on mute, guys? So I want to read this text file in data stage. I want to generate the another text file. So this is a text file, right? So in the data stage, I want to read the text file means we have to use, there is a one component, one stage, sequential file stage. Sequential file stage. By using the sequential file stage, I can read the text files. I want to generate the text file, right? So I want to generate the text file means we have to use the sequential file stage. While generating, I want to load only DEPT number 30 records. So I want to load only DEPT number 30 records. So when I read here, so how many DEPT number 30 records are there, team, in this file? How many DEPT number 30 records are there, team?
4 are there.
Four records are there. So first record is the header record. So this is the DEPT number not 30. So that's why I don't want load this record into the my target. So this is the 30. So my condition is DEPT number equal to 30. So that's why, so this record, my condition is matching. So that's why I need to load this record into the target. So what about this record, team, whether it will load or not, this record? Can somebody tell me whether this record it
No.
will load or not? No,
No.
because of my condition is not true. That's why it will not load it. So what about this remaining two records? This DPT number 30.
Look.
That's why this record it will load it. What about this?
No.
So this two, it will not
No.
load, right? Because of my condition is false condition. So let me copy this one. So let me, this one, it will load into the target. So I have one text file. I want to read this text file via in data stage means we have to use sequential file stage. By using the sequential file stage, I can read the txt file. I can read the text file. So this is the my source. This is the my source file. So this is the my target file. So I want to generate the target file as a text file means we have to use sequential file stage. You have to use sequential file stage. So I want to write the some condition. What is the condition, team? Filter condition. DEPT number equal to 30 means we have to use filter stage. What is the stage I have to use it? Just we need to learn the stages. There are 15 to 20 stages. In that 10 stages are very important. If you learn 10 stages, you will get job. That's it. Now need to learn all the stages to get the job. Okay, to survey, we need to learn all 20. So now, so filter stage, what is the use of filter stage? I want to write the filter condition. The EPT number equal to 30. I want to write some condition. Where condition? We can use this filter stage. So now let me implement this in data stage. So my requirement is I have one text file. I want to read this text file via sequential file stage. I want to filter the data DPT number 30 records. I want to generate the text file, sequential file stage. How to do in the data stage we'll see. So let me go for the data stage designer by using the IBM InfoSphere data stage designer client. By using the designer client, I can develop the jobs. Okay, for that we need to use the some stages, right? How to create a job we'll see now. The first step, use the designer client, create a data stage job. Use the designer client and create a IBM data stage job. Okay, how to create it we'll see now. So now let me go for the file. There is a new parallel job. So let me So this is the way to create a parallel job. Now I have to take the stages, right? If I want to read the text file, so in the file section in the palette there are multiple stages are there. We have to use these stages. Let me go for the sequential file stage. Simply drag into the designer workspace, design canvas. So let me take the another sequential file for the target generation purpose. Between I want to write the filter condition, right? So there is a processing. So in the processing, see, maximum not 20 plus. So if you learn 10 to 15 properly, it is enough to get job. So now let me, I want to filter the data. So what is the stage I have to use? Filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can filter the data by writing the some condition. First, what I have to take, I need to take the stages. Then after taking the stages, second step, define the links between the stages. Okay, how to define the links between the stages? So this one, go for general. There is a link. Let me click the link. Use the link. So let me go again general. Click the link and give the output link. Okay, so double click the, so now after taking the stages, after taking the links, what I have to do, I need to define the properties. Define the properties. So how to define the properties? Double click the sequential file. So which file I want to read it, which file I want to read it. So this file, it is available in this folder, right? In this folder, so I need to browse this path. How to browse this file? Let me go for the browse button. So let me go for the source. So let me go for the src emp file. This is the file, right? Multiple files are there in this source folder, but my customer says that I want to read the src emp file. That's why I'm reading this src. I'm selecting this src emp file. Now, so when I open the first file, is there any header record in this file, team? Is there any header in this file available?
Yes.
Yes, if header is there, what I have to do, I need to select this first line is the column names. What I have to do, I need to make as a true. First line is column name. If file having header, I need to make as a first line is the column names. I have to make as a true. If file don't have header, let me make as a false. So as per now, my file having header, so that's why I need to make as a true. My file having header, that's why I need to make as a true, guys. Now let me go for the format section. So let me define the delimiter. What is the delimiter in this file, team? What is the delimiter in this file?
comma.
Comma. Employee number, comma, employee name, comma, job, comma, salary, comma, DPT number. So that's why I need to select the field separator, delimiter as a comma. Now quotes, is there any quotes are there like single quotes or double quotes in this file? No, I don't have any quotes. That's why I need to make as a none. Let me make as a none. Now let me go for the columns section. So I need to add the columns. First column employee number, second column employee name. So how many columns are there? 1 2 3 4 5 columns. I can add manually, but assume that it's getting more columns. It's difficult to add, right? So for that we need to load the columns. How to load the columns, we'll see now. So there is a load button. Please observe, guys. There is a load button. Let me click the load button. So this is the sequential file, right? So right click the sequential file. So before going to sequential file, there is a table definition. Right click the table definition, import the table definition, import the table definition. So there is a sequential file definition. The schema, column names I'm creating in the file is there. That file, what are the schema is there that I'm creating in Talent out data stage. Okay, so let me go for the so how to create it? So table definition, right click the table definition, sequential file definition. So let me browse that file where this file is path is there. Let me select this path. Which file I want to import it? The srcmp file. Let me click the import button after selecting the srcmp.txt file. So first line is the header is there, right? Column names. Let me select the column names. First line is column names. Let me delimiter is comma. I don't want change anything. So let me click the define. See, it is automatically is coming. First column employee number. Second column employee name. Job, salary, DPT number. Let me click the OK button. So my file is already created. Let me overwrite it. Okay, so my file is imported. My schema is created. Let me go for the sequential file. So source section. So there is srcmp. Let me select that srcmp. Okay, so now let me click the OK. See, automatically is coming employee number, data type and length, employee name, data type and length. Automatically is capturing. I'm not doing anything. Let me click the OK button. So now let me double click the filter stage. What is the filter condition I have to write him as per the requirement? What is the filter
Department
condition?
30.
How to
Department
write the
30.
DEPT number? Please observe this. The column name is DEPT number, right? So let me go for the column section, right? Before input columns. So let me copy the DEPT number column. Okay, let me go for the stage. So where class DEPT number equal to 30, right? DEPT number equal to 30. So now, so let me go for the output section. Okay, so now when I come in here, when I go for output, okay, so I need to load, right? How to load it, will see now. Just let me save it before loading. So I'm saving the jobs section, Nandini Software Solutions. So there is a filter stage example 1. So double click the filter stage. So go for output section, copy the input columns to the output, copy the input columns to the output. So left side is called as input column, right side is called as output column. Left side is called as input column, right side is called as output column. So let me copy the how to copy it. How to copy. So let me show you one more time. So keep the cursor here. All the columns you want to copy it. Let me keep the cursor here. Simply drag it. All the columns. Let me click the OK button. So let me go for the sequential file stage output. So let me browse the target path where I have to generate the output file. So tgt tgt emp dot txt file. tgt emp dot txt file. So when I open the file, I want to see the first line is the column names. Let me make as a true. Let me go for the format section. So I want to delimiter is comma. So I don't want any quotes. Let me make as a none. Let me make as a none. Let me click the OK button. Let me save the job. Okay, my design is ready now. Now I want to run the process. How to run the process means, so first we need to compile the job. So if there is any errors are there, to verify we need to compile it. Let me compile the job. My job is compiled. Job successfully compiled with no errors. So how to click it? So there is a compile button is there. So let me click the compile button, shortcut. Okay, so or else file and compile F7. So this is also we can do. One time we need to do it. If there is no errors, now I want to execute the process. There is a run button. There is a run button. Let me click the run button. So I'm running the job. So my source having some records. My target. My source having 8 records. My target, how many records are loading team here? My target, how many records are loading?
4.
4 records. Okay, so let me open the output. So when I open the output, what are the records I need to see team?
Only
So
department number
DPT number
30.
30.
30.
Target.
So this is the target folder. So tgtemp, right? Let me open this file. So when I open the tgtemp file, so I want to see that only DPT number 30 records. Yes, I can see only DPT number 30 records. So when I open the file, So I want to get only DPT number 30 I'm getting. So the remaining reject record, I want to reject into another file. I'm reading one file, I'm loading into another file. So my condition is matching, 4 records is loading into target. Now the remaining 4 records, the rejected data, I want to generate another text file. How to generate the text file team? Which is the stage I have to use it? So for that, file, sequential file stage. So I want to give the link. How to give it? Go for the general, select the link and simply drag it. Okay, this is the one. So now this one I want to give the reject link, right? Right click this one, select the link, okay, convert to reject. So first let me select this one, convert to reject. So now, so can somebody tell me? So there is a breaking lines, there is a straight line. What is the difference? Which one is reject link? Can somebody tell me?
Breaking one is the reject line.
Reject link. So now let me go for here. So here, if you taking the rejected output reject, what I have to make it? I need to make
True.
as a true.
True.
Output reject, I need to make as a true. So now let me select the rejected file path and file name. Which file I want to generate it? Rejected data emp.txt. So I want to, first line is column names, let me make as a true. So let me go for the format section. So I don't want any double quotes, let me make as a none. Let me go for the field delimiter comma, let me click the OK button, let me save the job. So now I want to run the process. Means first something changed, I need to compile the job for every time. So there is a compile button, let me click the compile button. So there is no errors. Now I want to run the job. How to run the job? There is a run button here, right? So my job is running now. I want to see the status. Okay, so here my job is okay. How to view the control L? I want to give the log, right? See what is the job status team? Finished the job. So there is a director, tools, run director. Here also I can view the job status, tools and run director. So what is the job status team here? Finished, right? What is the job status? Job is successfully finished. Okay, so now let me open the rejected output. I want to see what are the records I want to see in this file team.
Non 30.
Other than the 30, right? Other than
Other
the
than
30
30.
main output file, I can see 30. Other than the 30, I want to see that. Now let me explain one important scenario now. So my scenario is I have one text file, that is src emp file. Src, let me go for the source, that is the file src emp file is there. Okay, so let me give the different name, src underscore employee dot txt file. It is having some records, guys. Please observe, guys. There is a one text file now, that is called as a src emp text file is there. Now I want to, this is the my source, we can call as a source data. This is called as a source data. So this is the src underscore employee dot txt file. I want to read this file via IBM DataStage ETL tool. I want to generate three output files. I want to generate three output files. Output one dot txt. Let me give tgt target emp underscore output one dot txt file I want to generate it. Similar kind of how many files I want to generate, team? 3 out. So output to 2, employee 2, output 3. When I open output 1, I want to see only DEPT number 10 records. When I see the output 1, I want to see that DEPT number 10 records. How many records are there DEPT number 10, team? Output 1. How many records are there?
Only
Can
two.
somebody tell me?
2.
2
Only two.
records. I want to load only 2 records. I don't want to load other records other than the DEPT number. First output, I want to write the 3 output. First output, I want to write filter condition DEPT number equal to 10 records. When I open the second output, I want to see that DEPT number 20 records. How many records are there DEPT number 20, team?
2.
2 records. Okay, already copied. Let me copy the records. So what about other record? Now, when I see the output 3, I want to see DEPT number 30 records. How many records are there?
Four. Four are there.
1, 4 records. Okay, so I want to read the text file. I want to generate the 3 text files. I want to write the condition, filter condition. So I want to write the filter condition. So which component, which stage I have to use it? Filter stage. Filter stage. By using the filter stage, I can write the some where conditions. Now I want to generate the 3 output text files. Which is the stage I have to use it? I want to read the sequential file, means we have to use text file, means we have to use sequential
File stage.
file stage. So target means also same stages, but output section I have to use it. How many outputs I have to take? 3 sequential files because of 3 outputs, right? So now, so this is my scenario. So there is a one text file. I want to read this text file. I want to generate 3 text files. Text file 1, DEPT number 10, text file 2, 20, text file 330. Now, how to do this in data stage, we'll see now. Okay, so let me go for the data stage. Let me create a new job, new parallel job. Now I have to take the source, right? So file, text file. So which stage I have to use it? Sequential file. Let me drag this sequential file as a target. How many outputs I have to use, team? 3 outputs. So between, I want to write the filter condition. So there is a processing. Let me go for the filter stage. Processing and filter stage. Let me go for the general. Let me give the link between the stages. So link it. So there is a easiest way, I will explain it. That one also. So this is the link. Okay. So now after first I have to take the stages, then I have to give the links between the stages. Then I have to define the properties. How to define the properties? Double click the sequential file. Which file I want to read it, team? Which file? So that is the file I need to browse it. That is the file srcmp, right? So let me browse that file. How to browse it? There is a browse button. Let me browse it. src employee, right? Let me select this. So is there any header is there in this file, team? Is there any header in this file?
Yes.
So if it yes, file is having header, what I have to do here? Tell me, can somebody?
Make it true.
What I have to do? I need to make
Make
as a
true.
true. So now first we need to browse the path and file name. Then I have to make as a header. Now let me go for the format section. What is the delimiter in this file, team?
Comma.
Comma. So here is there any change is required now? Delimiter by default is comma. No need to change anything. So is there
Yes.
any double quotes or single quotes are coming in this file?
No.
No, it is
None.
not coming anything. So that's why I need to make as a none. So there is no quotes. That's why I'm making as a none. Now, so let me go for the columns. I need to load it. I can add manually or else I can load automatically. How to do for that? How to create a schema in data stage? How to load the table definition in data stage? We'll see. There is a load button. Let me click the load button. So what I have to do? Right click the table definition. Right click the table definition. Sequential file definition. Keep on mute, guys. Some people. I'm getting a lot of sound. So right click the table definition. So there is a import the table definition. So this is the text file, sequential file, right? That's why I need to select the sequential file definition. So let me make a sequential file. Now let me browse the path. See in this file, so in this folder, so which file I want to import it? Employee, right? So let me click the import button. So let me first line is the column names. Let me make as a define. Let me click the OK button. Now, so let me click the close button. So where it is available after importing, it is there in the sequential file source. src employee. src employee. Let me select that one. See, employee number, employee name, job, salary, DPT number. It is coming automatically. It is coming automatically. Now let me go for the click OK button. So now let me go for the filter stage. How many filters I have to write it? How many outputs I want to generate? Three output. First output filter. What is the first output filter, team? What is the first output filter? DEPT number
EPT and one.
equal to 10. So now see this is the first output, right? That output link I have to give 0 first. Now let me go for the predicates where class, second where class. What is my second where class condition? DEPT number equal to
20.
20. So then I have to generate output link as a 1. Now let me go for the predicates where class. What is third where class, team? DPT number equal to
32.
30. So what is the output link will come? 2. First output 0. Second output 1. Third output 2. Right? So now let me go for the output section. Let me copy the input columns to the output. How to copy the input columns to the output? Let me select the here. Let me drag into the output. Let me click the OK button. So let me go for the sequential file 1. So where I have to generate the target path. So what is my target path? TGT DPT number. What is the file name I want to get? That file name already I have mentioned, right? So let me give the same name. This one, right? TGT output 1.txt. So let me click the OK button. So I want header. What I have to do, team? Can somebody tell me? I want to make a header. When I open the output file, I want to see the header record. So what I
Make
have
true.
to do, team?
Make
So
true.
first line is column names. I need to make as a true. First line is the column names. I need to make as a true. Let me go for the format section. So I want in the delimiter comma. I don't want any quotes. So that's why I need to make as a none. Let me click the OK button. So can somebody tell me same like that second output file? I want to give the let me browse the second output file.
DPT and equal to File name.
So this is the file.
File
So this is the file I am generating,
true.txt.
guys.
.txt.
Dot txt. So I want header. Let me make as a first line is column names. Let me make as a
True.
true. Let me go for the format section. Let me make as a quotes. I don't want any quotes.
None.
Delimiter is comma. So let me click the OK button. Let me go for the third output. Let me browse the third output file. What is the third output file name? This one, right? Let me give the same name. Dot txt. So let me go for the first line is column names. Let me make as a true. Let me go for format section. So let me go for the quotes. Let me make as a none. Let me click the OK button. So let me save the job. So there is a jobs section. We have to save under the jobs section. Jobs under, so you can create one folder there. We can provide it. Filter stage example 2. Okay, it is already there. Let me give different one. So now uh, I have defined the properties. I have given links. Now what I have to do, I need to compile the job. How to compile the job? There is a compile button is there. Let me click the compile button. Something is there. See, let me go for show here. So we need to copy the input column. See, I have copied only for one output, right? I need to copy other outputs also, right? How to copy that we'll see now. Let me go for output section. See, 6, 7. Second output I need to copy, right? Let me copy it. So my third output also I need to copy. Let me copy it. Let me click the OK button. Now let me compile the job. So now let me run the job. So my job is running. Okay, my source having 8 record. First output 3 records, second output 2 record, third output 4 records. Let me open the top my target folder. So when I see target 1, DPT number 10 records. When I open the target 2, what are the records I want to see the team? DPT number 20. When I go for the output 3, DPT number 30 records. Okay, so what I have did it. So I'm reading one text file. So now I'm generating the three output files. Output 1 DPT number 10, output 2 DPT number 20, output 3 DPT number 30 records. So I want to read this text file. We have to use sequential file stage. I want to filter the data. I want to write the some where condition means we have to use filter stage. Filter stage. I want to generate the text file. Sequential file means we have to use sequential file stage. So I want three outputs. That's why I'm taking the three outputs. Okay. So any doubts, team? So see here. So we can write the multiple conditions. So T filter left side is coming link called input link. Right side is going called output link. It will support single input and n number of outputs. So one reject link. It will support one reject link. Okay. So this is Venkat, guys. I'm going to take the regular classes for every day. The class, this is from Nandini Software Solutions Private Limited. We have both offline and online classes. Along with the data stage, we have another ETL talent is there, Snowflake is there. We are providing multiple technologies. See, for every class, we'll explain the project explanation, interactive online and offline classes. After class is done, we will provide you a recording video. Okay, so now class is done, right? After 1 hour, you will get the recording video. So we'll cover the real-time scenarios, materials will provide, resume preparation, mock interviews, doubts and clarifications, interview questions and answers. I will explain, guys. Okay, so whichever I'm going to cover that interview questions answers, most of the questions will come from that. So this is the course duration is 35 working days, guys. IBM DataStage ETL tool. So 35 working days. So from tomorrow onwards, we'll take regular classes from tomorrow onwards. If you're interested, reach out this number 9538160185. Thank you, guys. Let me stop recording. Let me take your doubts.